All right, hello everybody. Welcome back. If you guys don't know who I am, my name is Regressive Gamer, or you may call me Scarlet. And once again, we are back with the Choose Wisely Festival. This is day 2, and again, this event is hosted by Studio Ufua, and it is essentially a festival that's over on Steam right now, from December 8th to the 15th, where we are basically going to be sitting down and playing essentially games with the theme of choosing your own pathway. So, yesterday we played Phaeology, or Death and Phaeology by Studio Mushroom Mallow. Today we are doing Butter Side Down by, sorry, by, uh, Col- Crud, why can't I not remember the names here? Hold on. Let me. This is part of the live stream. Like, you get the like genuine. I have no idea what I'm talking about type situation. Okay. Okay. So it's made by Kalle and Lachlan MacDonald, essentially. They are over on Steam. That's where this game is. All the links will be down in the description. So, with that being said, I have no idea what I'm looking at right now, aside from we have a computer screen type of thing. Let's go ahead and log on. Maybe that. Yep, let's get started. All right. Mr. Adam Spargo, ready to get started. Yes, let's get started. Oh, what is the origin of the phrase tilting at windmills? Wait, what? I don't know. From the blades of the windmill tilting through the air. Oh, I love tilting. Okay, I feel. Wait, I think it has something to do with a. Why is this a? Okay, that's a noise. Alright. What? Okay, that's gonna drive me nuts. That is legitimately gonna drive me nuts. Oh no, I did get it right. You get a score. Okay. While organizing the storage room, please stop. Okay. While organizing the storage room, you find a box that is leaking some kind of radioactive goo. What do you do? Report the radio to management? Wait, why do we have a yellow? Okay, I don't understand any of this. What is this? What do I do? Ah. At least the instructions are free? Simply follow the diagram and it will all make sense. Yeah, that's confusing. What is this even for? Ant math. Okay. What the heck is this? Alright. At least that had to be a wrong. Wait, what? Okay, this was part of the trailer. Your cousin has asked you to bring something for the potluck on Sunday. Which fish do you bring? Do not bring fish to any potluck. A small salmon. Okay, incoming call, Lawrence. All right. Hello, is this thing? Hello, is this thing on? Is anyone there? It's Lawrence. Why aren't you saying anything? I'm gonna hang up. Breathe heavily, say nothing. People love this bit. You have not given me an opportunity to speak. I was waiting. The Northern Lights, Aurora Borealis. How do you feel about? Okay, what? Okay, hold up. The volume. Okay, I'm turning that down. Oh. Quit to BC-3OS? Oh, the Monoramon. Okay. Okay, this is really... Okay, what is slap, essentially? How to play. And I have 3 hours to mess around with this game, and I still have so much more to go on. What is going on? Alright, an ace is worth either 1 or 11. Okay, so aces are worth 111. Face cards are worth 10. Number cards have obvious worth. Slap adds a card to your hand, and the round continues. Stand your ground, maintains your hand, and the round ends. Win the round by scoring more than the dealer without going over 21. Sacrimony slap. Alright, so let's play this. Spargo, want to play cards? Number of decks, 6. Beatrice is your dealer. Money, wager, 50. Alright, let's deal me in, I guess. 308 cards remain in the boot. Money 50, pot is 100. Dealer, CLB. I have no idea what this is. Okay, okay, so we're the player. That's the dealer, I'm guessing. Oh, wait. 5 club. Standard ground? Oh, sweet. Okay, so we win. We won. Cool. Let's call it another round. Alright. Deal me in, I guess. Okay, so 302 cards remain in the boot. Money, we put in 75, and the pot is 150. So the dealer has 8, with 4 clubs. Slap, I guess? What does HRT mean? Oh! Did we? No. No, we didn't win. We lost. Okay. So, what's this do? Wait, what are all of these? Seriously, like, what is going on? Okay, what happens if you... Ah! Okay, stop! What the heck? Okay, maybe don't tell everything to go off all at once. But at least that seemed to stop whatever we were listening to, because that was getting kind of annoying, not gonna lie. Okay, so sound 1. What's this? Okay, never mind. I don't know what that is. What's this? Okay, so these are just all sounds, essentially, in the game. Interesting. Interesting. Why are there so many sounds? Okay, yeah, display is full screen. Let's quit to our B3. I have no idea what we're supposed to be doing. System, about this computer. Okay, so it's the version BC-3OS03 Enterprise. 128 megabytes of memory. That is not a lot of memory. Virtual memory on storage of 50 gigabytes. Unused storage 26 gigabytes. We have access to internet. The CPU is 1000 megahertz, and the sound card is SND-306. Okay. Camera network command line. So we obviously need a code. Options. I guess let's turn subtitles. What? Why do we have motion blur? Okay. Let's return. I have no idea what's going on. Ah, hello. What is that? Okay, per the getting started guide, how many things can a folder hold? I don't know. 20. Oh, all our points are gone. Was described in figure 3 on the second page of the wait, what? What's the point of all this? There's an icon on my desktop called question mark. That's the mystery. So that's the mystery. Okay. Who is Adam Spargo? What's up? How much do you get paid? What would you say you do here? How did I manage to call myself? Yeah, how did I manage to call myself? Did you deja vu find your first Oh! Call yourself the Solemn Gambler. Okay, so there's a glitch in the system. I am writing that down. Okay, so the solemn gambler. Okay, so actually, glitches. Okay, so first glitch is the solemn gambler, essentially. That's. Right. What would you say you do here? What would you say you. Oh, we're just repeating back to ourselves here. Okay, how much do you get paid? How much. What's up? And call. Okay, so who are you? Adam Spargo, is that really you? What's up? Oh, I'm just working on some new pranks. What kinds of pranks? Fart bag, ball shocker, the classics. Ball shocker? Yeah, ball shocker. You make me sick. I get that a lot. Whatever. Let's talk about something else. Okay. Adam Spargo, Adam Spargo, Adam Spargo. Can I ask you about purple elf jesters? What would you say you do here? I run the what's it called? The How do you not know your own job? I do. It's the Actually no, I am genuinely curious. What is happening? All right. So, no, I'm fine. What's going on with you? You're not going to answer the question? What question? I asked you what your job was. Oh, right. I run the So we seriously have no idea. This guy has no idea what he runs. And this is just gonna go into a loop, apparently. Actually, wait, can we go just constantly go into a loop here? This is boring. Okay, nope. What just happened? I don't know what just happened. Okay, what do you say you do here? How much do you get paid? Oh, I don't get paid. I don't really work here. Wait, what? No wonder. No wonder this guy can't figure out his own job because he doesn't work here. You don't work here? Didn't I just say that? What? What? Are you pranking me? No, I don't just prank people randomly. Yes, you do. The literal photo is that of a. This is where let's talk about something else. So he doesn't work here. Okay, so let's ask about purple elf jesters, I guess? Sure, what do you want to know? Tell me about jesters? Jesters just. What more can I say? Do you ever answer questions normally? Not really, no. That is like the most straightforward answer I've gotten out of this guy. Oh my gosh, I didn't think so. Normal is not my middle name. Right. My middle name is Verne. Whatever. Okay, so our name is Adam Spargo. Um, so we actually do have a couple different options that we can choose from for each one. So last time we talked about jesters, let's do elves now. Elves are real, they can fly. They're immortal. They're immortal. Yeah, I've been alive for thousands of years. You must be very wise. Not really, I mostly just spend my time away. Really, why? I don't know, nothing really matters to me. Oh, that's sad. That actually is sad. That is oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so we didn't get a boring this is boring, let's talk about something else situation. Um okay, if we go back into Okay, if we go back to elves, let's see. They're real. They can fly. They can fly? Question mark. No, just pulling your legs off. Okay. Isn't the phrase? Isn't the phrase pulling your leg? I don't know what you mean. You said the phrase wrong. What phrase? Pulling your leg. You said pulling your legs off. Oh my gosh, this guy, I swear. I don't think so. I don't remember that at all. You don't. It just happened. Yeah, it just happened. I don't know. The phrase. You said it wrong. Let's talk about something else. Why are you like this? Okay, hi Neo. This is called Butter Side Down. It is part of the Choose Wisely Festival that is hosted by Studio Ufua. How are you doing today, by the way? Okay. So what exactly does he do? There were a couple things that we could go off of. That's good. Okay, the company gestures question mark? Nope, not that. I'm thinking of the facts department. Nope. The money men? I don't think so. What was the name again? Dionian. Oh my gosh. I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for asking. That's not it. It's oh, the company. Okay. Are we actually gonna go into a loop? Oh, we actually do go into a loop. I found a loop, apparently. The money men. Okay, so yeah, no, we just went entire loop. This thing literally just went to like entire loop. Okay, so you don't know your own job. I do. It's the what's happening? Are you having a stroke? No, I'm fine. What's going on with you? You're not gonna answer the question. What question? I asked you what your job was. Like, bro. Literally. Okay, oh, right, I run the what's happening? Okay, and then you have this is boring, let's talk about something else. I am so confused. Okay, so all right. How much do you get paid? Let let's ask that. Oh, I don't get paid. I don't really work here. But you're here every day. Oh yeah, I just come in to use the computer. What's so special about the computers here? Nothing. I just don't have one at home. Weird. I always assumed you were homeless. Why is this an answer? Oh my. Okay. Well, let's just roll with it. Weird. I always thought you were homeless. That's a really weird thing to say to someone. Yeah, I don't know why I said that. Sorry. At least we're apologizing about it. Let's talk about something else, huh? Sure. Okay, so the only thing I have asked is what's up. I'll just work on some new pranks. Oh wait, no, I did. I did. Shouldn't you be working? Oh, I don't work here. Huh? I just come and use. Oh, okay. You do work here though. Wait, I don't think so. I've never been paid. You've never. Uh huh. Nope. Beatrice doesn't like me. Do you want me to talk to her? Nope. No, whatever. Let's talk about something else. Oh, okay. Okay, so this guy just doesn't work here apparently. What the heck? Um, interesting. So intra office call. So we already called I think that was Basil Boneser? Gray Michael called Beatrice. Adam Spargo is ourself. Um, okay. Is there anything else in our notes? Oh, found found the strange glitching text, the solemn gambler. Okay, so this is going to keep track of our glitches for us. Okay, good to know. Good to know. About this computer. Turn to systems. Okay. Wasn't there a manual around here? Options, credits. I really don't feel like playing games. Maybe? Interesting. Log on. So, okay. Does there have to be noises while we're doing this? Oh my goodness. Okay, for the record, I did not turn that on. The game turned itself on. So, alright. How should horses be kept safe from electrical shocks? Horses should be taught to fear volatile electrical sources. What? Okay, horses are a huge investment and should be supervised at all times. There is simply no other way to keep them completely safe. Horse electricity anti-venom. Like, venom is electricity and anti-venom is a reverse. What? Horses should be protected from electrical shocks by keeping wires and switches in metal boxes, by fitting electrical outlets in the wash stall with GCFI, by grounding all wire sources, and by keeping light fixtures out of reach. Okay, simply follow the diagram and it'll make sense. Incoming call. Office bird cam. What? Don't ever talk to me or my son ever again. Wait, what? Who are you? Who is your son? Sorry, boss. Didn't mean to offend. Won't happen again. Oh yeah, how about you don't talk to me or my son ever again? I knew we shouldn't have installed those bird cams. Waste more money. Okay, sorry, boss. I guess? What am I supposed to ask here? If a baseball player could get 3 wishes, what would they be? If I had to guess, probably unbreakable bats, never getting hit by a ball, and no career-ending injuries. Kill the umpire. wait, what? 1. Kill the umpire. 2. Hit the pitcher with a bat. 3. Drink big beers on the field without consequences. What? All 3 wishes would ask for more home runs. Higher ticket prices, hot dog. Okay, C just sounds like something corporate would say. I would probably say A. I'm getting a lot of yellow points. Da Union, incoming call. You think I could get a ride home after work? My car's in the shop again. It's only a 99, but it's been giving me so many problems lately. 1999 was 6 years ago. Isn't that a lot for a car? No problem. Maybe we can swing by the pub on the way. Oh, I'm not allowed to drive anymore. Not since the accident? Your car is broken. I should drive you home at my expense? No way, not a chance. Let's do B. I'm curious. Ah, we got another yellow point. Okay, this image was created using a high-tech supercomputer to compile every known serial killer into one man. What are your first thoughts? What are your first impressions of this guy? He looks like any other human? Okay, the union is calling us again. Hey, buddy, I know you're just sitting at a computer, but you really should be wearing a hard hat. But I'm not risking anything hitting me in the head. Nothing especially accounting for being dead, or do they pay a lot of money to talk on and on and on and on about hard hats all day long? Why is that a question? Okay, so that makes sense. Thanks for letting me know. I don't know. Okay, you're doing some midnight wandering when you see 2 lit up windows. We're pretty sure there's no house. Think fast. What immediately comes to mind? I'm sorry, 2 lit up windows where you're pretty sure there's no house. What immediately comes to mind? Midnight Mystery House? That's a goblin trick. Fool me once. Go up to the windows and look for valuables inside. I should try to find out who these windows belong to. I should probably leave. I don't want... D. Always D. What is the primary belief that all UK footy goalkeepers have in common? I have to stop that quick and small ball. I hope that ball hits me in the head and I don't wake up. If I don't stop that ball, I'm gonna lose my house. This is way too much responsibility for one person. A? I don't know. What is the logic here? What is points based off of for this? Incoming call, Henry. Okay, fine. We're having a protest in the parking lot later. You coming? Sure, what are we protesting? Oh, heck yeah, I'll bring the tear gas. Protesting what? More information needed. Nope, sorry, protests in parking lot are bad for businesses. Sure, what are we protesting? Whoa, well, that wasn't a great idea. Any other ideas for fun activities with my son? What? You... Oh, okay. How did the apple turn upside down? Maybe just take him to a mall or something, buy him a toy. Yikes. The child may enjoy riding a bike or playing catch with a ball. What the heck is wrong with you? Take the kid to get an ice cream cone or something. Jeez. Okay, actually... What is... Oh, I got some of the yellow point. Mayor Blade Chip... What? Hello, my name is Mayor Blade Chip and Shatter. My constituents work hard for me, and I work hard for my constituents. Can I count on your vote in the upcoming election? Aren't you the guy that took all those bribes? Nice. Opinion. I think the mayor should not be corrupt. Your dog crapped to me, sell out. I'm voting for the other guy. Haha, he won't even make it to the election if you don't end this call immediately, Pucko. That just sounded like a threat. That literally just sounded like a threat. What the heck? Okay, opinion. I think the mayor should not be corrupt. What's going on here? It looks like a bribery, or not bribery, Miller's Fright, a gesture's delight. What happens if we click D? Blue point. We have a blue point. Okay. The Bunt bot is Britain's favorite robot for the 5th year running. Would you buy this robot for your favorite son? No, he has a morning star for a hand. Wait, I'm guessing that's more. That is way too expensive. That's a lot of money to be spending all at once. Or best offer. Ha! I'm gonna lowball him. I do not have a favorite son. Yeah, I don't have a favorite son. Let's just put it that way. Okay, so for $100, this small, long-tailed rodent is known for its cleverness, intelligence, and ability to survive in urban environments. What is a rat? What is a sewer alligator? Wait, do we earn money if we get this one right? What is the point of answering an answer with the question? This is freaking Jeopardy, apparently. What is a rat? Okay, we got money out of it. Okay, if you should fall backward, what should you do to minimize your injury? Do nothing, pay time off. Pick your legs in the air, complete the flip. What? Okay, reach for something and try to slow yourself down. Tuck your chin so your head won't hit the ground with full force. Would it not still do that, though? I'm confused. I guess... Okay, so we fall backward. Tuck your chin so your head won't hit... I guess tuck your head. That got us another green point. Okay, all organized in the storage room. Okay, so report the radioactive box to management. That got us another yellow point, looks like. The snake god Rock-Kolokar opens up the night sky with the hypnotic snakes of his tail. Shakes of his tail. Sorry, true or false? False. It's just an old children's tale. False. Rockler died millions of years ago. False. Rockler was the lunar god of currency and debt. True. I watch this happen every night when I'm making swirls in the sky with my electric torch. Was the lunar god of currency and debt? Okay, well we got a red point finally. What is the origin of the phrase tilting the windmill? I'm just gonna pick A. Which got us another green point. Okay, your upstairs neighbor has finally done it. Yeah, I'm not paying for that. This obviously sucks, but I should make sure he's not dead. Well, on the legs, you're in my world now. Human legs are for dangling from my Okay, I dying of laughter over here. What incarnation? Yeah, I'm not paying for that. I'm making you pay for it. I don't even know what you did. Okay, so you work in a remote lighthouse and your only coworker has become violent and detached from reality. What do you do? Fake your own death and drive the bastard over the edge? What? Go to a safe place and call for help. Conform to this new way of life and resume what? Tell your worker to stop. Remind them that this behavior is illegal. Buddy, I think the only actual option here is B. Which got us to 10 yellow points. What gets us what? Okay, Okay. We value your employment. As a reward for your service, we have decided to assess you, your coworkers, and anyone you associate with. Today you answered 8 questions for the... Oh. Okay, so green is the facts department, 2 questions is for the money men, and 10 questions is for the union, and 1 question is for the company adjusters. We didn't skip any questions as a result of the work here today. Oh, dang the This is an ending? Ray Michaels single-handedly recounted both the 2000 and 2004 United States presidential elections and found that Al Gore won, both even though he didn't run the second time around. And we also got ending 14. Beatrice was asked to make cuts and reduce the office headcount. Her solution, liquidate cleaning stuff. What? I didn't even talk to Beatrice. Oh, we also got ending 33. Jeep Johnson and the Union unveiled the Universal Hard Hat Program. Universal Hard Program. Hard hats for 6,508,675,309 hard hats for 6,508,670. Okay. Achieve ending 30. I'm getting a lot of achievements here, guys. Rotten Ruggiero attempted to tell jokes at a comedy club and was pelted with large and healthy beefsteak tomatoes. But for you, it's just another day at work. What? Was this all recording our notes? The Universal Hard Hat Program. We still have some glitches to find, guys. 33 minutes in, we still have glitches to find. Okay. What do we get when we trash? Passwords. Contents deleted by admin Basil Boner. Reason, never write down your passwords, Adam. He just deleted our passwords? Pi numbers. Oh, jeez. Are we gonna find a glitch in this? Why do we have... Okay, so we literally... 3.1415926. Okay, we're still trying to solve pi, apparently, and just ended with crap. Okay, why? Note. What? Really? What is this game? Oh, I forgot. Let's do can output. No, canvas, sorry. What is this game? Oh my gosh. Seriously, what? Huh? Who? What? Okay. Alright, so ASD, what? I have to blink because my eyes get really dry if I don't. That happens to everyone. Who is this man? Fell asleep with what? Who is this guy? Fell asleep with the TV on last night, and this guy was on the screen when I woke up. Who is he? The Hulk? Question mark? Okay, 1-0. What? Okay, doctors know. You can go to the dentist and they'll make you buy a piece of paper. So your doctor's note was for the dentist. Sulfur copybook. Sulfur, valency 16, atomic weight 32, Citadel 5157000. One of the building blocks of life itself. Sulfur is not attracted to magnets. Sulfangy? I don't know how to pronounce this, guys. It's been a hot minute since I took chemistry. Okay, the sulfangy appears to take action almost immediately. Len's brow and cheeks become clammy. Len concentrates on the test tube. Beams emerge from Len's eyes. The test tube disappears. Len repeats this process on a larger object, also gone. Scientists are as yet unsure as to why this phenomenon should occur, but it's thought there should be a simple scientific reason. What that is, we just don't know. Okay. And that was 1551.5 copy. Favorite movies? The Matrix trilogy. What is all this gimmick? Really? Okay. Bugged questions. Does barn flooring have any effect on the fitness of a horse? I don't know. I feel like it does. Maybe? Question mark. What does this road sign mean? Left turns prohibited, U turns allowed, U turns prohibited, right turns prohibited. Where's the sign? Which of the following signs and symptoms are often caused by absorbed poisons? Rash or hives, problems breathing, bluish color around. All of the above? Literally all of the above? Okay, what is the first step you should do if you find someone hypothermia? Choose the best option. Why gasoline or diesel fuel should not be stored in a barn. Which is the most common cause of food poisoning. I thought. Oh, bacteria. Wait. Bacteria. What is the best way to prevent pesticide exposure? Don't wear the same clothes every day. Apply first aid in case of exposure. Use personal protective equipment. And clean up spills immediately. Okay, if exposed to pesticides, a worker must get first aid treatment immediately, change his or her clothes, take some medicines at home, leave it. This happens frequently anyway. And then principles of radiation protection include time, distance, all of the above. Okay. So, bugged questions. Atom chess prototype. Board, done. Pieces, unknown, logic, code. Okay, so Atom chess prototype email. Program deprecated by Atom admin B Boneser. Reason intra-office call. Ow. So you literally just got rid of email in favor of intra-office calls. Okay. Sketch Tuesday. What's this? A face. Getting started guide. Oh, hello. Glad I got in here. Okay, so getting started guide. Start your BC-3 journey by clicking around our incredible BC-3 OS. The desktop, quick access to all of your programs and folders. Simply click a program or folder and it will open. Nice. Extraneous files, images, notes, and programs will be moved from the desktop into the trash after a week. Programs. Utilize the power of the BC3 to run programs. Run a program and feel the true potential of the BC3. Wow! Pre-installed programs include Call, System, SynSip, SCP, and more. Folders, you can put things in folders. Things are things like programs, files, notes, images, and even other folders. Cool. Folders can easily and effortlessly hold up to 25 diff 25 different things. Okay. Log on. Ready to start your workday? Click the log on program and your workday will begin. Everything else will be handled automatically. Connecting you with your work is the primary function. Have fun. Don't forget that we... Okay. Thank you very much for reading the BC Gang Star Guide. I hope you enjoy your full... I love how they put quotes here. Enjoy wonderful things. Okay. And then, like, the whole glitch text that is actually important is 25 different things, essentially. Alright. So that was Getting Started Guide. Quotes I like. Bye-bye life, bye-bye happiness, hello loneliness. I think I'm gonna... Okay. He'd execute us if he got the chance. $40 a month and a shiny 10 star. Something is gonna happen. Something wonderful. There is no spoon. Alright, steal a car. You wouldn't steal a car. Why is that a thing? Check spelling. Green beans. Why does that look wrong? Green beans. Check spelling on green beans. Yeah, because it's BEANS. Okay, and then Harvey, question mark. I am so confused. I am more confused now than I was when I first started this game. My haiku. You have no money. The room fills with poison gas. Great disappointment. That feels like a fortune, not a haiku, but okay, buddy. Okay. Obviously, we're playing as the depressed man. Alright, so that's another thing that got added. Yeah, 25 different things. Okay, so what else do we got? There's the manual. Okay, so display, length, width. This is our computer. This is the specs of our computer. Bridge circuits? Press power button, cover microphone, bridge circuits, toggle exhaust fan. Okay, so about this computer, return to system, storage information. This makes no sense. Camera network. Antenna misaligned. External control, network offline. So antenna misaligned. Network offline. French alligator. Wait a minute, wasn't this an answer to one of the questions earlier? Capacity overflow. Who are you? Also, who's she? Foreign containment. Storage. Isn't that the jester? Command line. Send. High enabled. Antenna. What if we type in French alligator? I'm curious. French alligator. Okay, so... And I think... Nope, it's just that. Okay. And another thing in our list of found strange glitching text, and we still have a lot more to find. Options. This is literally just our menu. Would we find anything in the credits? Okay. Created by Lachlan MacDonald and Kalle MacDonald. Created with Twine, Greenworks, Pixelmator, Notes, Voice Memos, GarageBand, Audacity. A special thanks to Leon Arnott, Alan Keith, and Aramoki, Head Swarm. Okay. Well, Not what I thought, but interesting. Is there any... I don't think there's any glitch here. Okay, so I'll lose. Yep, and this is why we don't do that. That's a bad idea. Alright, what else is there for me to do here? This is why. Okay, so we found our glitching text here, pretty much all over here. I am not about ready to explode the system. That'll be later. Uh, what does wager do? Brannigan's wager. How to play. An ace is worth 1 or 11. Positive cards are worth 10. Negative face cards are worth -10. Number cards have obvious positive or negative worth. Punch adds a card to your hand and the round continues. Lay down maintains your hand and the round ends. Win the round by scoring more than the dealer without going over 21 or under -21. You can also win the round by scoring exactly -21. Okay. Play game. Spargo, wanna play cards? Number of decks. Let's just do one. Beatrice is your dealer. Okay. Let's wager up. Dealer has -11. We have -5. Let's punch. That is a +2. Punch. -10. What does CLB mean? I feel like I am going nuts. Oh, nice. Okay, so we like got exactly 21. Interesting. Oh, can we? Yeah, let's just put in like 50. Wager up. All right. So let's see. Dealer, we have a -1. Punch. Okay, so that just got us like 10. 18. 14. Okay. 17. I'd say let's lay down. Sweet. Okay, so again, we're not supposed to go over 21, and we're not supposed to go under -21. Interesting. Okay, so let's try going again. Spargo, wanna play cards? 688 cards remain in the trunk. In the trunk? Ma'am. Why do you, what? Okay, don't make me do half. Let's go with 50 again. Alright. Alright, so we have -7. Let's punch. Yeah, I think we can punch one more time. Never mind. That was bad. Okay, let's go again. And I am going to just go with 50 again, because that's... Okay, we... Lay down. Dang it! That sucked. Okay, let's just call it quits. Because I mean, technically we kind of like netted even there. We won 200, and then we lost 100. So we actually no, we netted about no, because 50 that was ours. And so yeah, no, we netted even. Okay. Money. What is money? Mark's money. How to play. Guess Mark's card, and he will give you $1,000. This should be interesting. Okay, guess my card, and I'll give you $1,000. Make my guess. 8. Nope, try again. Oh, call it quits. Why? That makes no sense to me at all. Okay, so the truth. Which is all glitched out for some reason. Per the Getting Started Guide, how many things can a folder hold? 25. What is described in Figure 3 on the second page of the operation manual? Bridging the power circuits? Who sacked the satellite uplink? Um, British royalists? Borrow money to buy a compute. I don't think I saw that one. What do you call yourself? I'm Spargo. What begins the war for the truth? Let's see. The Althea Accord, Operation Truth Nuke, What begins the war for the truth? I have no idea. What? I guess the Intergalactic Truth Declaration? I don't know. Okay, what precedes the Eternal Night? I guess I don't know. For me, that just makes sense. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. Okay, so what is the name of Jeep Johnson's hard hat program? Hard hat for you? Who is the Lord of the Underworld? Uh, it, I guess Satan? Skip questions and be fired by. What? Why do I feel like it's gonna be Gandalf? Nope. Dang it. Okay. So, Song Gambler. Oh! Okay, no, these are all the answers to those questions, which is why you need the glitched text. Okay, so I think we keep going with the log on. Okay, incoming call, the company of jesters. Some guy just beat the crap out of me in the parking lot. I didn't even do anything. You want money again, don't you? Typical. For real, do you want me to call the police? Oh yeah, that was me. I mean, you were taking me out. Okay, why? Why is this a thing? Okay, do I want to go with, oh yeah, that was me? Okay, you want you owe money again, typical? Professional why can I not talk today? Holy crap. Okay, so professional hypnotists use this pattern to perform hypnosis on their subjects. What is this pattern and why does it lull people into a hypnotic state? That's a spiral. It does not actually work. That's infinite growth. It is quite enchanting. Water slide hell. I used to ride this one all the dang time. It's very relaxing. No wonder doctors and chiropractors use it. I think hypnotists use spirals because they can make people dizzy, but that might just be in the movies. Maybe D? Okay. So, I cannot. What is that word? Is a face known to be drawn by Japanese school children using hiragana characters. With that being said, local police are looking for a suspect with the exact same description and characteristics as those drawings. I have never seen a person that looked like that. Is there a large cash order for catching this cartoon person? This is hilarious. I saw a guy who looked exactly like that. Heading directly for the Parliament building with a. Oh my gosh, no. I think you got your suspect drawings mixed up somewhere. A person couldn't possibly look like that. D. Your cousin is asked to bring some. Let's do not bring fish to any potluck. You have been hexed by a woodland magician after a particularly brutal fender bender. To break the hex, you must fix the woodland magician's car and the hex will be removed. Flatline 2-3 times a week until the effects of what? 7 or 8 gold coins should get him off your case. Talk to your insurance company and your lawyer. You may not be at fault and the hex may be overturned. A? Incoming call. Accept. Okay, I still say opinion B, although I have a hunch that should have been a different answer. Okay, let's do A. False. This is an old children's tale. Incoming call Henry. More information needed. The facts department. When it is acceptable to put capital letters at the beginning of words? I still haven't figured it out. I sometimes use them to sound rich and important. Literally, no one gives a crap, Mike. It doesn't matter. Only use them at the beginning of your sentence and as the first letter in proper nouns, you'll get it. Okay, so everyone's talking about cubes these days, but what is a cube? Really, without all the math, without the science, what makes a cube a cube? Who wrote this? This is a stupid question, not answering. A cube can only be defined by math. I do not understand this. A cube is anything that looks squarish and doesn't roll away. It really is that simple. Mathematicians hate my tricks. Cubes are anything that look like dice. No matter the size, people love to buy cubes from us. Okay, you know what? D seems like a better answer than anything I got right now. Where do robbers and thieves get those big bags with dollar signs on them? Is there a store for that? That's not real. That's just something they do in the movies. Big bank bag for movie. You know what? I'm just gonna go with D and see what happens. For $100, this... Okay, let's do... What is a sewer alligator? Incoming call, Winston Fortenberry? Every day I wake up, call my zone priest and recite him my new poems. Vahim Presdimi. Are you a famous poet? Do you make a lot of money? I don't understand any of this. What is a zone priest? Are you okay, buddy? Do you work here? A? Okay, your buddy Eric was carrying some boxes down your driveway and accidentally impaled himself on a medium-sized... Why? What do you do? Immediately call emergency services and begin first aid. Do nothing. You will see him again at the gates of hell. Okay. Check if the wound was fatal. More important information is needed. Call your lawyer. It was just an accident, sure, but you still need to protect yourself and your money. I feel like A. I'm not... Okay, if you wear contact lenses, it's particularly important to wear safety goggles in the shop because particles can get under particles can get under your contact lenses and enter your eyes. Because your goggles, eyes, and contact lenses your contact lenses can fall out and bounce across the floor, costing you time and money. It can be hard to see small objects without safety goggles. I would say A. A is logical. Incoming. Who the heck is Robert? Hey, one time we went hunting, we saw a sign that said bear left, so we went home. Do you think you're funny? You make me sick. I don't get paid enough for this. Ouch, you just got stung by a bee. The stinger is stuck in your arm. What should you do? Wait, okay. Use your fingernail and scrape at it in the opposite direction. Hold the stinger and cover the sting with a bandage. Leave it. The time spent wearing it is time spent not making money. Kind of turn your arm sideways and use your teeth to pull out any nasty bits. Leave it? I don't know. I technically don't like needles. You pass by a local restaurant late at night when it's normally closed and see that the lights are off, the door is locked, and nobody's inside. However, the open sign is still lit up. Can you legally go inside? No, the hours on doors say that they are closed. No, but you might be able to sue them for false advertisement. No, they probably left it on by mistake, and even if you could get in, there's nobody there to serve you. Fair. Okay, so we're climbing up or down a flight of stairs. To maximize safety, you should hold on the handrails. You know, I was just trying to take a... move quickly, 2 steps at a time. Time is money. Run up the stairs on your hands. Why? Are you carrying some? No, climbing up or down. Okay. What happens if we press C? I don't even know what just went up. Alright. At an intersection, the traffic light is red, but a police officer motions you to go through. What should you do? Refuse to pay the bribe and turn left immediately. Wait for the light to turn green. Tell the police officer that the light is red. Show the police officer your favorite hand gesture. Why do I feel like that would not be a good idea? All right. You know what? Just for grins and giggles, let's go with D. Incoming call, King Donut. Hey, have you seen my credit card? I can't seem to find it. Can you hold that thing still? I'm trying to see something. Oh my gosh. Why? Stop messing around with your credit card. It's not funny if something bad happened. It is right there. You're holding it in your left hand. The card you are literally holding? Don't waste my time, Donut. What happens if we choose A? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, so yeah, dear Ad, we value your employment as a reward for service. We have decided to assess you, your coworkers, and anyone you associate with. Today, you answered 4 questions for the facts department, 5 questions for the money men, 9 questions for the union, and 3 questions for the company adjusters. You skipped 0 questions as a result of your work here today. Okay, so ending 5, a doctored image is passed around the office. Was Gray Michael really the killer of Abraham Lincoln? We may never know. Okay. Achieve ending 17. Beatrice found money in the budget to buy some office chairs. Employees no longer have to lay on the ground. Wait, I'm sorry. Everybody at this company is laying down while working? Why? Okay, Jeep Johnson successfully lobbied for unlimited paid toilet breaks. Time to make a deposit. Ryan Roguro quickly and quietly cleaned out his desk, evacuated the building, and buried himself alive in the parking lot. This guy can't seem to catch a break. But for you, it's just another day at work. Okay, so in order to get different endings, you have to, like, keep logging on. Why? Okay, but I didn't see any glitch text that time. So, maybe calls? Let's call Basil Bouncer. Mr. Adam Spargo, what can I do for you? How much can I ask you about your helmet? My helmet is just a keyboard. It is? Yeah, it reads my thoughts. It does? I can never use a filthy finger keyboard. Why? They're not that bad. Think about all the germs between the keys. The germs, question mark. Okay, so this guy's just a germaphobe. Got it. Yuck, I'll just stick with my helmet. Okay, sure. Let's talk about something else, huh? Whatever. What can I do you for? Okay. So we asked about the helmet, and there really wasn't much going on there. What would you say you do here? I manage all the individual departments. Do you have a favorite? No, I can't play favorites. Is it the facts department? Is it the money men? Is it the union? Is it the company adjusters? Oh, so it's actually, we're all parts of different departments. Okay, so is it the facts department? Adam, I can't play favorites. If you don't like the so you don't like the facts department? Question mark. I like them just fine. They're good workers, but not good enough to be your favorite. Adam, let's talk about something else. Okay. Okay, so what do you say? What would you do here? Manage all the individual departments. Do you have a favorite? Is it the money men? Adam, I can't play favorites, so you don't like the money men. I like them just fine. They're good earners, but not good enough to be your favorite. Adam, let's talk about something else. Okay. What can I do you for? Okay, let's see. What would you say you do here? Okay, so do you have a favorite? No, I can't play favorites. Okay, so let's ask about the union. Adam, I can't play favorites, so you don't like the union. I like them just fine, they're good people, but not good enough to be your favorite people. Your department. Okay, okay, okay. All right, and let's try one last loop. What would you say you do here? Do you have a favorite? Is it the company adjusters? I'm curious if so you don't like the company adjusters. I like them just fine. They're good jesters, but not good enough to be your favorite. Let's talk about something else. Okay, okay, okay. I feel like we always have to ask what's up. Um, we asked about the helmet. We asked what you. Well, technically, we do have to do the other one. So all of them. Yep. The facts department? Question mark. Yep. The money men? Question mark. Yep. The union? Yep. The company adjusters? Yep. There's Oyster Brothers? How many departments are in this company? Are you even listening to me? Can I have your car? Can I live it? He is not listening apparently. You want to talk about something else? Okay. Okay, so that that was weird. Those were interesting. How much do you get paid? Not nearly enough. Okay, but actually though, how much? Will he answer this? Like 32,000. Ooh, I thought you made a lot more than that. Nope, I get paid the same as everyone else. What about the guys upstairs? Now that's a totally different ballgame. How much are they making? Probably like what? 200,000 and 300,000? Whoa. Yep. Doesn't that seem excessive? And they're not even the guys at the very top. What are the guys at the very top making? I am so confused. Okay, they're making over 2 million. What? Hmm. Okay, on one hand, that surprisingly makes sense. On the other hand, huh? Just yeah, whatever this is. Why are you okay? That's a lot of money. I could buy a house with that money. Yeah, that makes me want to burn the. That makes me want to burn the building down. Okay. Yeah, that's crazy. Wait, we're talking about this with our boss. You want to? Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Okay, so we have other options though. How much do you get paid? Okay, so any chance we get a raise this year? Nope, not a snowball chance in hell. Really? Why not? There's no money left in the budget. We make money though? Question mark. Yep, and the people upstairs, but they don't do anything. They for they forget their place. Such is it. End of discussion. Yep, we skip our raises. They get their yachts. Why does that sound like so corporate America right now? That makes yeah. Okay, so this is just you want to talk? Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Okay, that literally is just hi, welcome to corporate America. I mean, that's literally normal. Like what happens at this point? Like you have the higher ups, and then just like everybody else that gets whatever they don't want, essentially. So let's ask what's up. Just got a meeting. I need to cool off. Want to talk? Question mark? Are you on your break? Yeah, I got time. Let's just talk about movies or something. Did you ever get around to Matrix 2? Yeah, last weekend I loved it. The freeway chase? That freeway chase, right? Crazy. Crazy. I really want to watch the third one now. You want to borrow my DVD? Sure, maybe you can bring it over later. Totally. I'm gonna have to pop some popcorn. You're gonna love it. I wish I lived in the Matrix. Heck yeah! I haven't seen the Matrix personally, but okay then. I feel a lot better now, thanks. No problemo. Okay, sure. Okay, so that didn't really get us much. Bad news, question mark. It's always bad news with them. The guy, what's the damage? They're cutting the budget. Dang. I'm gonna have to let some people go. Who's getting cut? Not sure, I gotta talk to the money men. That sucks. I hate this place sometimes. Yeah? I don't want to think about this anymore. Okay. Let's talk about something else. Sure. Okay, so if we do what's up, guys upstairs question mark. Bad news. The guys upstairs. They have no idea what they're talking about. Yeah, I've heard that. Heard that. Okay. They run this place like robots. It's insane. What did they say this time? They said, I don't need to protect my employees. That's just how you are, though. I would take a bullet for each one of my employees. And you have like 1,000 employees. Dang. Okay, exactly. I'd take 1,000 bullets for you guys. Thanks, Basil. Don't thank me. That's just part of the job. Those guys upstairs don't know crap. Okay, so we like Basil. Basil seems pretty chill, and I'm guessing he's like our manager or something here. Because he makes about the same as us, essentially, just based off this one conversation. Okay, so yeah, they can. Yep. Ha. Okay, and we made him laugh. Now let's talk about something else, huh? I can't breathe. Okay then. Okay, so I feel like we pretty much got everything that we got here. So let's end the call. Who is Gray Michael? Ah, Adam, my beautiful friend. What is up? Um, what is up actually? I'm working on some fax reports. And it's going well? Question mark? I am making progress at an acceptable rate. Do you still want to go to IKEA for lunch? What? No, why? Wait, no, because IKEA doesn't. I've been to an IKEA. I've been to an IKEA. They do not have food. Last I knew of, they don't have like food stores in their shops. Last I knew of, like they're. It is Michael an alien? That's good. Adam, is the work we do here important? I think so. Maybe. Who are we? Is my question. That's good to hear, Adam. Thank you. Uh. Would you like to talk about something else? Sure. So that's our alien. What? How did our company get an alien? Like a literal, actual outer space looking alien. Okay, any weekend plans? Yes, I have some accounting to do and ZCXYBNM. What's that? Yes, it is a sport that I play. I haven't heard of that one. It is an ancient alien sport, and you play it professionally. No, I play it recreationally on weekends. Oh, that's cool. You'll have to show me sometime. Okay, are you available next weekend? Oh, I'll have to check my schedule. Okay, so we want to be friendly to Michael, but we also don't seem to want to actually hang out. Would you like to talk about something else? Okay, why do I feel like he's the oddball here at this point? All right. Okay, so let's weekend plans. I don't remember. Did we have any other options to choose? Accounting, right. Yes, I'm having a tax emergency. Really, what's happening? A lot of money. I owe a lot of money to the alien government. You pay your taxes here, though, right? Well, why is that a question? You're fine then. Don't worry about it. It is just as simple as that. Yep. Apparently. That is great news. Thank you, Adam. No problemo. Would you like to talk something about? Sure. Okay. Why is that a thing? Okay, how much do you get paid? Every year I am paid 1,000 scoldens. You're not. What is scoldens? Yes, Swedish alien currency. That's a real thing. That's a real thing? Yes, the scolden is this GC or GSC. Question mark? The galactic standard currency. That's a thing. You're falling behind, Adam. Yeah, I see I'm falling behind. What the? Would you like to talk about something else? Sure. Huh? Okay, so what is this company? What is this company? Okay, all right. We have other routes to go through for this one though, so let's work on other routes, I guess. Uh, so Scoldens again, Swedish. Yes, I am slightly Swedish. You are. Through. Hey, beta fish, how you doing? Through osmosis. What? I don't understand this game, but oh my gosh. This is just hilarious. I have become slightly Swedish over time. Okay. Would you like to talk about something else? Sure. Okay. All right. Let's head over to the other option now. Okay, so we already know what Skoldens are. We already know Michael is Swedish, apparently, through osmosis. I didn't know that was a thing, but okay. Apparently to Michael it is. You're not paid in pound sterling? Actually, better question. What is pound sterling? Are we like not paid like actual money here or no, I have no use for strange currency. How do you pay for things? Most places take Skulden nowadays. What if they don't? Then I just walk away. Is that why you're having tax problems? No, that is entirely unrelated. Is it though? Is it? I do not like what you were implying. I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry. I'm good. I joined so that I could say hi then leave. I'm leave soon. I'm sleepy. Ah, gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. Oh, a little sick right now, but overall good. I joined so I could say hi then. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you're sick. That sucks. Uh, Well, I hope you are able to feel better, Beta. I'm sorry that happened. Or I'm sorry you're feeling that way. Okay, so let's talk about something else. Okay, alright, so I feel like we exhausted how do you get paid. What would you say you do here? I run the facts department. And what does the facts department do? We maintain the truth. Okay, truth requires maintenance. Wait, the truth requires maintenance. Okay, truth is a living thing. We feel it. We feed it facts. Like metaphorically, yes, and literally. What? Truth is literally a living thing. I have said too much. So, okay, so the facts department is not what I thought it was. None of this is normal. None of this is normal. Michael. No, I just have a slight fever and a sore throat, nothing else. I'm good. Still, like, sore throats alone, like, when you have to, like, constantly talk and your throat is, like, screaming at you, though. Like, and a slight. Beta, please tell me you stayed home with that fever. Please tell me you stayed home with that fever. Like, if you have a fever and a sore throat, you should be resting. Or at least be letting your sinuses drain out. Michael, are we just. I have said too much. Okay, Michael. Don't worry, I took a week off. Okay, that's good. That's good. Alright. Would you talk about something else? Yes, let's talk about something else. Okay, that's good that you took a week off. Like, seriously, get some rest. Honestly. Um, like, sleep. No, sleep is basically like the best medicine to fix like colds and everything. Followed by also needing to get like oh, what's the word I'm looking for here? Uh cold medicine. There you go. Cold medicine. Okay, so what would you say you do here? Well, I'm leaving. Have a good stream. Have a good stream, or have a good day, Beta. Make sure you get some rest, please. Thank you. Um, yeah. Seriously, get some rest. Hope you feel better soon. Until next time. Yep, until next time. Thank you. See you later. And once again, there was just me, alone by myself. All right. What would you say you do here? All right. So going back to the facts department, I run the facts department. What does the facts department do? Is my next question. Oh wait, I already did this. Okay. Are you having what are you having trouble with? The vaguely threatening way you said oh. My apologies, the English language confused me. So it wasn't meant to be threatening? It was not meant to be threatening unless Michael, you're being threatening again. My apologies, it won't happen again. Good. Please stop threatening me. What I do Michael! Wait, okay, if you're actually sorry, then just shut up. My goodness. Would you like to Yes. Okay, so what would you say you do here? Okay, so we pretty much got to those two. Well, okay, I'm curious as to what facts stands for. Freedom and control through science. Why do those two not go hand in hand, but also do go hand in hand? Really? Question mark. No, that's just what we are trained to say. So what does it actually stand for? I am not allowed. You're not allowed to say. Says who? I have said too much. You haven't said anything yet. Oh my. Would you like to talk about something? Not really, no. Okay, but we're gonna talk about something else anyway. Like, bro, I'm your coworker and you can't say anything to me. Why? Just no. I don't like this at all. Okay, so the last one we got is pretty much can I ask you about aliens? So let's see where this goes. What planet do you come from? Where do you come from? Because apparently Michael is a literal living, breathing alien, evidently. I do not come from you don't? No, I was born on advanced Dyson on an advanced what is it? What is a Dyson sphere? Advanced Dyson sphere? Your species lived on a Dyson sphere, question mark. Yes, in Zeta Reticulum. That's so cool. I have no idea what I say, but neat. Um, it is very cool. Would you like you would like it there? Maybe? I have no okay. I would question mark. Yes. Why? They have great game. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, because Adam is the solemn gambler. You know me too well. Can I talk about something else? Sure. Okay, I feel like we're gonna be going through all of these just to like exhaust every single outcome we have. And I still feel like it's not gonna be enough. Alright, so what do you have any special abilities? No, what abilities do I have? Regeneration? No, I cannot regenerate. What if you got shot by an energy weapon? I cannot regenerate. Are you sure? Yes. Okay. Which I tossed about some. Sure. Okay. How about aliens again? Can we do aliens again? Okay. Alien abilities. The answer is no. Invisibility. No, I cannot turn invisible. What if you were being hunted by a predator? I cannot turn invisible. Are you sure? Yes. Okay. Why? Sure. Now our time to say sure. Okay. And then we had like one more thing with the uh what planet do you come from? He doesn't come from a planet. You don't. No, it's born on advanced Dyson sphere. Okay, oh, we do have the question. What is a Dyson sphere? A megastructure that encompasses a star. Whoa. Yes, and there are two stars in Zeta Reticuli. Whoa. I should go visit soon. You should. I just need to finish the data bridge. The what? I have said too much. Huh? Sure. What do you mean? What do you mean? Okay. Okay. Uh I am so confused. Okay. Where do aliens come from again? You don't. No, he comes from a Dyson sphere. You species lived on a Dyson sphere. That's so cool. And then I would. Oh, okay. So we actually don't really have a choice with this one. For some reason, I thought I did. Okay, so let's end the call then. Call Beatrice maybe. Hi, Sparga. What's up? Uh, she's a vampire. Okay, so off the bat, we have an alien, a jester, um, and a vampire, all of which are just working in a normal quote unquote office setting. What's up? Not too much, just setting up a dead drop. A dead drop? Yeah, we do dead drops with the bank. With the bank, why? Gotta get all this cash to the bank somehow. Why do we have so much cash? I'm not gonna answer that. Is everything okay? Let's talk about something else. Okay. Okay, so on one hand, any weekend plans? Oh yeah, blood rave. Blood rave. It's like a regular rave, but blood. That sounds horrible, apparently. Oh my gosh. Haha, humans get so squeamish about blood. It's okay. You want to talk about something else? Yeah. So Beatrice seems really cool. Right. Any weekend plans? That's a vampire thing. Yeah, you want to come? I'm not a vampire. But you could still come. I would protect you. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep asking Spargo. Sorry, Beatrice. It's okay. You want to talk about something else? Yeah. Okay, and then let's go back to other stuff apparently because that's still something we need to exhaust. So a dead drop. Yeah, we do dead drops at the bank. You swap suitcases when no one is looking? Question mark. Exactly. Then the robbers follow the wrong guy. There are gonna be robbers there. Yeah, probably. It's a huge amount of money. Maybe I shouldn't know about this. Okay, let's talk about something else. Okay. So that's how that went. All right. So let's go to how much do you get paid? I guess. Oh, I get about 100,000. I'm sorry. You make more than the guys upstairs. So that's 100. That's $100 million a year. 100 million a year. Yeah. Why? How much do you get? I only get like. No, let's keep out the chill. You make $100 million a year. I should know. I write my own paychecks, and you pay yourself 100 million a year. Yeah, why not? I'm not. I'm worth it. You are unbelievable. You write. I'm sorry. You write your own paychecks. I know. Wow. Okay, let's keep going on the paid thing though. I'm curious. Because we had other options. Okay, so we go back with this option, and we only make like 30,000 a year. 30,000? Yeah, for the whole year. Yeah. Well, wow. How are you even alive? Beatrice, 30,000 is well above average. Actually, no, it isn't. Haha, good one, Spargo. I'm so confused. Let's talk about something else, huh? Okay. Okay, so apparently, what would you say you do here? Yeah, no, what does Beatrice do here? I deal with the money. All of the money? All of it. Payroll? Yep. Accounts? Yep. Purchases? Yep. Investment. Okay, so Beatrice really just manages all the money. Okay, it is starting to make sense why she writes herself $100 million a year. Um, blood. I don't think she's listening. Maybe I'm not good. I'm great. Fair enough. Okay, no, she actually does listen. Unlike Basil. Okay, so now let's talk about something else, huh? So let's see. The other one is what would you say you do here? Also, why are we just allowed to call people at random and nobody seems phased by this? Just asking. Just asking. Like nobody else seems very phased that we're just able to do this. And the money men. Yes, my money men. You lead them. Yes, they follow me. Would they follow you to battle? Why is that a question? They would. Would they die for you? They already have. Wait, what? Oh, right, vampire. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Yes, vampires. Spooky. Why is this a conversation? Why is this the this is okay, this is a conversation. This is not your average workspace. Cause oh my gosh. We have an entire department that isn't even alive. Or I guess they're alive. They're vampires essentially. The money men department is literally a bunch of vampires. Okay. I cannot stop laughing. Alright. Okay, so let's ask about vampire stuff. Let's ask about vampire stuff. So you want to interview the vampire? Hey, yeah. What do you want to know? Okay, so we got two questions. Is it true that vampires drink blood? Yeah, vampires do drink blood. What? Question. Okay, human blood. First of all, yeah, human blood, alien blood. Elf. Okay. Oh, elves a Jew. Okay, so the jester actually is an elf. Okay, you never drink my blood, right? No promises. What? I'm joking, Spargo. Oh yeah, I know. You should have seen the look on. Okay, so this is not a phone call. This is like a FaceTime type thing. Let's talk about something else, huh? Okay. What's up? All right, so let's keep delving into vampire stuff. So if we keep delving into vampire stuff, so is it true that I think we still have more choices for this one, if I remember correctly. I don't remember off the top of my head. Okay, why? We need to stay alive, so you take it from other people. Yes, but never enough to kill them. And they turn to vampires? Question mark? No, that's a different process. So they're just fine afterwards. Yeah, just a little less blood. Huh? You want to talk about something else? Yeah. Okay. So, interesting. I feel like we pretty much exhaust everything with Beatrice at this point. Maybe. Oh, no, wait, because we still have the vampire abilities. So, we asked about Yes, this. Do you have any special vampire abilities? Yeah, I can turn into a bat. You can? Question mark? Yeah, I do it all the time. Is it fun? You can get around real quick and go up high. So pretty fun then. Yeah, yeah. Th- What's up? And that's just where the conversation ends. That's just where the conversation ends. Okay. So I feel like you kind of have to like go into a few loopholes here. So vampire abilities, and last time we went with bat. Anything else? Strength, speed, telekinesis, invisibility. That's so cool. But if I summon a sun, I die instantly. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot that's a thing. It's kind of a big trade-off. Yeah. You want to talk about something else? Yeah. Okay, so I think we could probably end call safely here. So end call. Um, hmm. We already called ourselves. We already called Ron Regurio, essentially, a while back. So really our only other option is Jeep Johnson over here. The great Adam Spargo, what can I do for you? What's up? What's up? Oh, not much. Just work on some safety reports. Is everything safe? Not really. No. That is so real. What's going on? Everything bad you could think of. Like what? Probably can't tell us. Burnt out light bulbs. Okay. Black mold. That dude. Stairs without railings. The intern power line replacement program. Uh, yeah, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. Is there anything I can do to help? Not really. Just try not to die, okay? I can do that. Good. Now it's okay. But we're gonna go back to the same topic. All right. So not much. Just work on safety reports. Is everything safe? I think there was some more choices for this. Not really. No. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, this place is a nightmare. Is there anything you can do to help? Not really. Just stay out of trouble. I can do that. Good. Now it's okay. Okay. So that was basically just. It doesn't matter essentially. What can I do for you? All right. Let's go into weekend plans now. Not much. Just work on some safety reports. Any plans this weekend? I'd like to get out and do some fishing. Are you a fisherman? Not really. It's just a hobby. Just something to do on the weekend. Yeah, maybe 4 or 5 times a year. It's good to have hobbies. No, it really is good to have hobbies. Get your mind off things. Helps keep me sane. Haha. Let's have something else, huh? All right. Okay, so ask him if it's a hobby. Like to get out and do some fishing. I've never fished. You should try sometime. It's very relaxing. I don't think I would like it. Why not? Water, slime, algae. Unless I've never hurt anybody. I don't think that's true. Do we deal with toxic waste? Is that. What department are we in? Okay, how much do you get paid? The union wage, about 34,000 a year? That's more than I make. You deserve it. We'd all be dead without you. You shouldn't really say things like that, Adam. It's true, though. I just don't like hearing it. Yeah. I wish you guys would care more about safety. Sorry, Jeep. Sorry. Don't be sorry, just be better. Okay, Jeep. We'll try to be better. Now let's talk about something else, huh? Okay. Okay, so how much do you get paid? So 34,000 a year. That's more than I make. Your union should talk to my union. That's not a bad idea. Maybe they can share some information. Yeah. Maybe they can make things better. Yeah. Maybe they can make things easier. Yeah. I love how we're just maybe they can get us some more paid holidays. Yeah. Let's do it. We're stronger together, Adam. Remember that. Thanks, Sheep. I will. Alright, now let's talk about something else. You got it. Okay, what would you say you do here? I feel like we already know at this point. I am the union rep. I do a lot of safety stuff. What do you do for the union? I take care of the employees. I protect them. Protect them from who? Every single little danger hazard. Management, bosses, people who have more power. Like Basil? Basil? No, I mean the people above Basil. Oh yeah, those guys. We don't like the guys above Basil. We like everybody else. Let's talk about something else. Okay. I'm kind of noticing that the characters are the ones that kind of like steer the conversation toward away when it's time to do stuff. The only person that doesn't seem to do that would be like Michael when he's talking about especially like about the human language or something. I don't know. That's just something I'm kind of picking up on. All right. So what can I ask about the union? Right, the union. The union depart. What do you want to know? Do you guys always wear hard hats? Can I join the union? No, you're in another union at admin. Oh yeah. Oh, so you forgot? No, I was testing you. You passed. Right. Nicely done. Let's talk about something else, huh? Alright. Okay, yeah, I'm not really sure how else to go about that. So let's end the call and return there. We still don't really have all the answers, I feel like. Let's see. Can we log on again? Yep, let's get started. Okay, so how do you feel about the overwhelming militarization of the police in America? Militarization. Okay. So it's bad, it's definitely bad. I literally don't care what happens to any American. America has a real authoritarian problem that is really bad business. Questions outside of scope. I have not yet pondered America. It is bad. It is definitely bad. Alright, many of our containers have been lost. The sea is angry. What hope do we have? Do you get hazard pay for this? Boats are actually an incredibly safe way to travel. Stay calm. This is nothing new. Everything will be okay. The only thing you can hope for is a quick death. Okay. Do you get hazard pay for this? Alright, a hot summer day, an open fire hydrant, not a worry in the world. We don't live like that anymore. Where did we go so wrong? Who knows? Maybe the world changed. Maybe we grew up. The only thing we can do is try to provide that feeling for our kids. A hot summer day, an open fire hydrant, not a worry in the world. We don't live like that anymore. Where did we go wrong? Summer can still be hot. Fire hydrants can still be opened. We all have bills to pay now. It's just not a reality for us. We need to kill all the people who took it away from us, backwards facing devils who want to drive us to stay back in a... Okay, I am doing this just for grins and giggles, but let's go with D, I guess. Alright, the astronauts who first saw Earth from this angle must have thought... I'm never going back. Wow, this is our planet! This is one expensive view. It all looks so small from up here. I'm never going back. You open the break room fridge and find that your sandwich has a perfect bite taken out of the corner. How do you find out who did it? Lock down the office. Begin interrogations. I don't know. Check the cameras, maybe? Cross-reference the bite mark with employee dental records. Bring the company to an administrative standstill until the thief comes forward. Okay, just for grins and giggles. Lock down the office! I want to see what happens when we get a lot of the blue points at this point. You work in a remote lighthouse and the only coworker has become violent and detached from reality. What do you do? Fake your... Okay, tell your coworker to stop and remind them that this behavior is illegal. Oh. Wait, that was a green point, apparently? Okay. That was not what I was expecting. Okay, Cold War textbooks claim that Americans think about cheeseburgers in a visual or non-visual manner anywhere from 5 to 100 times a day. Do you think this statistic is true, or is it outdated propaganda? This is true. Americans love 5 to 100 times a day. I don't think that's normal. This is true. Americans love burgers. Okay, in all honesty, as someone who actually does live in America, I love my cheeseburgers so well. Let's just go with wait. I tried eating. Who did this? This is true. Americans love. I personally love a good cheeseburger, but I also know my sister does not like sandwiches for some odd reason. Okay, so who do you think D.B. Cooper actually was? Who? D.B. Cooper's actual identity remains unknown. The guy who made away with all the money? I wish I knew. Who knows? He's just some guy, right? Some random guy. No comment. Back off. The guy who made away with all that money? I wish I knew. I feel like B? What? Did that get us a red point? Okay. The jellyfish, the most mysterious creature on Earth. How do you feel about this animal enigma? Jellyfish are not that mysterious? Battered and fried and oh my gosh. An expensive delicacy. They're pretty cool. They just float around all day. Hey, I've ticked off a lot of my friends because of these guys. What does D do? Okay, that's another blue point. Okay. So what crustacean has you making this face an expression when you see it at an aquarium? I do not ever make that expression. I make this face at most creatures in the aquarium. I'm asking for privacy at this time, but don't try to contact me. I have to respect money-making potential of the lobster and its theoretical immortality. What is this game? Okay, alright, I make this face at most creatures in the aquarium. That was a yellow point. Hi, Harvey. I'm on the lookout for a sort of living vehicle being piloted by some escaped prisoners. Have you seen anything like that around here? It's urgent. You're not getting that kind of information for free. I have not seen any prisoners. I do not know what to look for. I don't know anything about prisoners. You're on your own. Don't be fooled, Harvey. I know you're just in my head. If you show up again, I'll go back to sleeping in MRI machine. What? Okay. What is that question? What was that answer? Alright, the Industrial Revolution changed the face of the modern novel forever. Discuss citing a specific example. I'm not sure. Industrial Revolution novels? The guys with the goggles and top hats? That just sounds dumb. Okay, the Industrial Revolution to me is just like a story I know called The Puppy Who Lost His Way. The world was changing and the puppy was getting bigger. So you see, the puppy was like industry in that they were both lost in the woods and nobody, especially the little boy, society, knew where to find them. Except that the puppy was a dog, but the industry, my friends, that was a revolution. Just think about all the money made in commercial and enterprise book sales, and it makes me proud, and we can be making more. The Industrial Revolution changed the face of modern novel. Okay. Why do I feel like we're gonna get a joke answer out of A? No, it was a yellow point. Why? Okay, so chimp soda. Take a slurp. Chimp soda literally bribed me. I love chimp soda. Money. Monkey water. What about it? What is the question? Is this an ad on work computers? Oh, that's another yellow point. Okay. This is a clear, undeniable photo of a UFO. Do you believe that UFOs, and as a consequence, aliens really exist? They almost have a lock. Get out of there! Eject! Statistically speaking, aliens have to exist. Fermi said so. Aliens and UFOs are not real. The photo must be doctored. Of course aliens exist. Nobody would watch all those reality TV shows about them if they were fake. Those shows have a lot of viewers, you know? They make a lot of money. Eject! Alright, your mechanic tells you that your 6-speed hydrogenized carbon fuel reaccelerator has blown out and needs to be repaired. How do you proceed? I don't know. There's no such thing as a 6-speed hydrogenized carbon accelerator. Pretend you didn't hear him and run! Sounds expensive. Tell the mechanic to skip the repair. Get a second opinion. If the problem is real, it will require a specifically skilled tradesman anyway. Pretend you hear him and run. Midnight porcelain makes trouble seem far away, but this is just a dream. A haiku, many layered themes and very few words. Cracking porcelain in my backyard. Nobody around to stop me. I see this as a reference to the peace you feel taking a paid... Why is that a answer? This is why we have the desire to earn money, to purchase the only throne that matters. Beautiful. Okay, definitely money men, so red. Maybe... I feel like these could be money men. What does B do? Yep, okay. Do you think Pill Popper Phil's new comedy special was funny? This guy is not funny. His jokes made me want to throw up. Pill Popper Phil's new specials was designed to elicit laughter. I don't think it's very funny that he markets himself as a comedian for kids. He just pops pills on stage. What? Why? No! Alright, I don't think it's very funny that he markets himself as a comedian for kids. He just pops pills. Okay, so Pill Popper Phil was the highest paid comedian last year. Who's laughing now? Okay, so that's definitely Money Men. I don't know what that one would be. Phil Popper's... Okay, so yeah, that got us a joke response. Alright, except... You doing anything fun this weekend? I was thinking of taking the family down to the coast. Nice little drive. Oh, I work at the blood bank on weekends for money. Pub, probably. Hopefully, and Mrs. lets me get away. Huh, I was also planning on taking your family down to... What? Oh my gosh. Is this serious? Okay, huh? Oh, that got us another... Okay. What is the origin of the face? Tilting windmill blades. Okay, we already answered... We always answer A. Oh, I love tilting at windmills. It makes you a good investor. What? I think it has something to do with a Renaissance book about a guy riding a horse at a windmill. I think he was hallucinating? What does this picture of a giant have to do with that phrase? Usually the picture is related. Haha. Anyways, this picture is really ticking me off. I need to go find my lance. Oh, that was also a joke. Okay. Don't dog trees actually look kind of good? The little bone-shaped ones. I mean, they gotta be alright, right? Oh yeah, I eat those all the time. Meat treats. They're for dogs. They do not look good. I mean, I've tried them before. They're disgusting. They're cheap and full of protein. Win-win. Okay, so definitely money right there. Let's do A. What does A do? Okay, that's another joke point. A New York engineering firm is about to release a new building material which claims to be unable to do all sorts of miraculous things that other materials cannot do. You get your hands on a vial of the stuff pre-release. What do you do with it? Release a new building material. Okay. Give it back to spawn me. Inject it. What? What do you mean inject it directly into my skull? Never mind, it's a joke question. As a result of your work here today, ending 3, Gray Michael fails to suppress information about Bad Boy in the tabloid news. Many now believe Bad Boy is alive on an oil rig. Okay. Alright, Beatrice will estimate cuts and reduce the office. Okay, we already got this. We already got this. Okay, we got a new ending. Chief Johnson and the union successfully ratified a new contract. Employees are now entitled to a 15-minute smoke break every hour. Smoking is mandatory. Okay. Putrid Samuel, Lord of the Oh! Putrid Samuel, Lord of the Underworld, returned to the office and splattered Rotten Rugio with a single bizarrely precise strike. But for you, it's just another day of work. Interesting. Okay. We're still missing some stuff, though. Probably about a word or two here, potentially, and a word or two here. We're still missing a couple glitches. Okay. Let's... Okay. I am curious. What happens... What happens if we put these into... Okay, so per the Getting Started guide, how many things can a folder hold? 25 things. What's described in Figure 3 on the second page of the operation manual? Okay. And that would be bridge circuits. So that's bridging the power circuits. Who sacked the satellite uplink? I think... Who sacked the satellite uplink? I... the Jester Squad, maybe? Borrow money to buy a... motorcycle? I honestly don't know. What do you call yourself? The Solemn Gambler. What begins the war for the truth? Let's see. The information verification operation, maybe? Project Polygraph. What precedes the Eternal Night? Okay, so this is the ones that we don't have yet. I honestly don't know. What is the name of the Chief Johnson's Hard Hat program? Let's see. Hard hat for you, hard hat for you, hard hats are us. Head protection for dummies. Worldwide hard hat. Protect your head. Why do I feel like it's that? And Putrid Samuel is for some reason Lord of the Underworld. And Prospero, maybe? Nope. Okay. So that wasn't... We have a... I know for a fact that we have some of the right questions, though. So, what else are we missing here? Let's try logging on again. Let's get started. Alright, so a prominent director is holding a casting call in your city. How do you convince him to cast you in his next blockbuster? Okay, so he will not cast me. I am an actor. That is not what that means. We already know that's not what that means. Okay, so what happens if we go all money-wise, then? So, filmed modern movie directors of method acting stages a kidnapping involving the director to show him you perform under pressure. So, film directors only care about money, bribe your way in. So, we need to get Red up, essentially. How do you manage an employee who denies his own poor behavior? Let's see how much his poor behavior is in fact real. Throw him to the ground, make him taste what? Never mind. Talk to the employee to try to understand. Discipline may be appropriate if you can't come to understanding. Subtract money from his pay every time he behaves poorly. He will learn. That is definitely something. Okay, incoming call. The Masked Cowboy. Accept. Math Flash Quiz. A squared plus B squared equals C squared is an example of the... Isn't that that's Pythag... Great, now I can't pronounce it. Alright. The million prize problems? I heard you get $1 million if you can solve one of those. Unusual geological activity has led to every volcano on Earth erupting at the same time. Ash covers the world several meters deep. What are the upsides of this natural disaster? Okay, so with the lack of sun, that's just facts. The ash cloud cover has why do I feel like it just made it worse? There are no silver linings to the volcano apocalypse. Sorry. The roving gangs of ash sailors that ride around on pontoon gliders and scream my name before every kill, that's a huge bonus. With the lack of sun, breathable air, and arable land, there's a virtually limitless amount of things to sell to... Oh! That would be the vampire squad. Okay. So, while climbing... You should... move quickly 2 steps at a time. Time is money. This is a depiction of a drawing the 13th century schoolboy on film made that was recovered in modern times. The drawing is said to show Onfim riding a horse and striking down his teacher. What does this drawing make you think about? Okay, so very, very cool drawing. I like it a lot. We do not know if the person being killed is his teacher. 700 years later, wow, I must study his style, his staying power. Think of TV commercial with this type of longevity. The image makes sense because kids are allowed to kill. It makes sense due to that. Some things never change. What? Okay, so... Okay, yep, that was my answer. Okay. Real-life digital soldiers, a new arm of the American military. How do you feel about the ever-expanding American empire? Let's see. It's not great. Seems bad for literally everyone. A never-ending money pit. I don't know how they do it. Many say that preparation is the key to success. In the spirit of this concept, what are the top 3 worst-case scenarios in your life? Lying magicians, fictitious movies, gnomes, leprechauns, the death sentence. Okay, so definitely C. Definitely C. Okay. So the foretold bug of heaven strikes your home city, causing untold chaos and structural damage, which, with massive energy attacks, what is the best way to help first responders in this scenario? Make sure to squirrel away any expensive items, antiques, collectibles, hidden money, your neighbor's belongings, etc. The Northern Lights, Aurora Borealis. How do you feel about this phenomenon? I wonder if we can make people pay to see them? Incoming call, the Money Men. Has anyone seen my blood? I left a big bag of blood in the office fridge and now it's gone. That stuff is expensive. We have a thief in the building. I have not seen your blood. I'm sorry this has happened. What blood? Never heard of it before. Somebody took your blood? That's completely unacceptable. You should file a complaint with HR. Definitely, that stuff is expensive. I don't understand any of this. What is this? What do I do? Simply... At least the instructions are free? Yeah, definitely a money thing. Okay, your upstairs neighbor has a certified drum freak and is a certified drum freak and plays his drums all through the night. What do? Ask him to stop, appeal to his dark nature, tell him directly to his face that you will, no. See how much money it would take to make him stop? Alright, how do you feel about the overwhelming... Okay, we already had this one. It's bad, it's not bad, I don't care about... I do. Okay, so America has a real authoritarian problem that is really bad for business. See? Okay, and this one would definitely... Because we already had this question before. They're cheap and full of protein. Win-win. Incoming call, Lyle. Why do we have a frog? The energy company has installed a series of pump jacks in any fragile wetland. Can you get rid of them for me? I smell a lawsuit. We'll make good money off this blunder. That's right, Bennett. Okay, 7 or 8 gold coins should get him off your case. Talk to your insurance company and your lawyer. You may not be at fault, and the hex may be overturned. Definitely not flat. Okay. I feel like C, maybe? All that training, and this is the result. Why? Why did this happen? Why is this happening to me? You did not hit the ball hard enough. You should have got more expensive lessons. Okay. You opened the break from room fridge and find that your sandwich has a perfect bite at the corner. How do you find out who did it? Okay. I feel like bring the company to an administrative standstill until the thief comes forward. Maybe? I don't know. Check the cameras, maybe. Lock down the office, begin interrogations. I feel like bring the company to an administration standstill until the thief comes forward, maybe? Oh, that was it. Okay, that was it. Alright, incoming call. Stroberk Ogre. We are attacked by sea monsters. Sire, what are your orders? Wait, what? Those sea monsters have valuable organs. Attack! Alright, Hamlet, Act 3, Scene 1. What do Polonius and Claudius overhear Hamlet discussing? Bankruptcy, even though that's not actually it. Okay, so... Dear office worker, we value your employment as a reward for your service. We have decided to assess you, your coworkers, and anyone you associate with today. You answered 0 questions for facts, 21 questions for the money men, 0 questions for the union, and 0 questions for the company of jesters. You skipped 0 questions as a result of your work here today. Oh, we got the first ending. Gray Michael failed to completely redact the men in black from a sensitive document and was killed in a tragic car bombing. Oh, a targeted car bombing. That makes it worse. That makes it so much worse. Okay. Beatrice completed the... Oh. And plunged the world into eternal darkness. The new age of productivity begins. Okay, the liturgy of Cain... and plunge the world into eternal darkness. Okay. Jeep Johnson died from eating an unclean salad. Why did you do that? You're like the most... Okay. Rotten Regurio wrote a letter of resignation, took off all his clothes, and walked off out of the building. He was never seen again. But for you, it's just another day of work. What? Okay. Going back to our notes, because that... So the liturgy of Cain was what caused the eternal nightfall. Gotcha. We're still missing a couple words, so maybe one right here, one right here. Yeah, we're still missing like 2 words, I think. And how many endings have I gotten so far? Hold up, I gotta check Steam. Dang it, Steam! So going into Better Side Down. How many endings are there? Okay, so I know there's 60 achievements. I only have 16 out of 60 achievements. Okay, so find your first... Okay, yeah. Activate an experimental option. Lady Luck, lose all your money. Okay. How? Yeah, I don't know. I literally have no idea. Okay. All right. So let's keep going. Let's just keep going. Cuz I was just trying to figure out like all the endings I unlocked and like which ones I still had to go get. Actually, does this tell us? No. Okay. So if we do that, let's log in again. I feel like we're going to just keep doing this. Oh, company adjusters. Okay. So we have facts, money men, jester, the union. So the union is yellow. Alright, so our 4 options here. I'm sorry to hear that. Sincerely, sorry for the hurt that others inflict on you. You should write a book, turn your pain into profit. Can you keep it down? I'm trying to... So definitely not see your... Let's stick with the more... I just accidentally activated Siri. What the heck? Alright, so let's see. Trying to think of what all we need to do here. So, what is I'm sorry to hear that real sincerely. What is that activating? Okay, so that's the union. Okay, what do you think about the current state of hot dogs in America, HDAA? So, that's definitely Moneyman. Who's sending me this? Why are you wasting my time? Probably not Defects. That probably is Defects. Jester. Okay, so the way sell condiments with the dogs is... Oh, wait, no, that's that. Why are you wasting my time? I definitely feel like that would be... So that's not the Jester. So I think that's Moneyman. Why are you wasting my time? That'd be Facts. Jester. The way sell condiments with the dogs is genius. Create the sickness. Sell the... That's Moneyman. Is this it? No, that's Facts. Never mind. That would... So, never mind. Okay, we're having a protest in the parking lot later. You coming? Oh, heck yeah, I'll bring the tear gas. Nope, sorry, Okay, protesting. What more information will be needed? Protesting what more information is needed. I feel like... Nope, that's Facts. Okay, so I guess let's just stick with Facts then. Later in the morning, you have coffee with a friend from another section. You're surprised he hasn't been trained yet on new equipment that he has to use. Safety training is both a requirement and an expectation in Nova Scotia safety law. True or false? False. Laws barely exist on Nova Scotia. False. Learning on the job is a time-honored tradition that actually saves a lot of money. It's true. Safety training is both a requirement and an expectation. Okay, and then true, safety laws were written for a reason. Safety training is the absolute necessity for work on many jobs. Okay, so I would say true. Yes, because that's Facts. Okay. Ouch, you just got stung by a bee. The stinger's stuck in your arm. What should you do? Let's see. What exactly... Kind of turn your arm sideways and use your teeth to pull it out. Any nasty bits. Leave it. Time is... Okay, so definitely that's Moneyman. Pull the stinger out and cover the sting with a bandage. That, I feel like, is Facts. Never mind, that was Union. Okay, this is a clear, undeniable photo of a UFO. Do you believe that UFOs, as a consequence, aliens really exist? They almost have a lock. Get out of there, eject. Statistically speaking, aliens have to exist. For me, said so. Aliens and UFOs are not real. That photo must be doctored. Statistically speaking. How is that a union? Okay. I do not ever make that expression. I make this face of creatures. I am asking for privacy at this time. Don't try to contact me. I have to respect money. Okay. I don't ever make that expression. So that is definitely... Call emergency services and administer first aid. That's definitely a safety thing. Call emergency services, but there's nothing they can do. Wait. Oh, your coworker has just been blasted out of his boots, but... Yeah, that definitely is Facts. How is that... Okay. Apparently that's the union. Where do robbers and thieves... Okay, those come from the bank, where the money is. The vault. That's not real, that's just something they do in the movies. Crime store, it exists. That's all I'll say. Those come from the bank? No, that's Moneyman. Okay. Incoming call to Union. Hey, buddy, I know you're just sitting at a computer, but you really think... Okay. But I am not at risk of anything hitting me in the head. What's this one? Yep, that's Facts. If you wear contact lenses, it's particularly important to wear safety goggles in the shop because... Alright, so that's definitely Moneyman. It can be hard to see small objects without safety goggles. I don't know what that is. I definitely feel like particles can get under your contact lens and injure your eyes. I feel like that's safety. Yeah, that was the union. Okay. So, we do not know if the person being killed is his teacher. I feel Maybe it's B? Yeah, so B was, okay, that. Do you think this would be a useful lesson for kids? Dear Beam, yeah. It could be a useful counting lesson for children, yes. What's the lesson, though? This doesn't even make any sense. We should try to sell the, okay. B, I think, is definitely another fact one. Alright. So far we've answered 13, and we're almost done. The employer has been informed that a worker is off sick with diarrhea and vomiting, which are the same symptoms as 3 other patients on the unit. Was the employer required to do according to the act? Fire all affected employees and get everyone else back to work as quickly as possible. Report the incident to the administrators. The worker can return to work when they feel better. Report the incident to the local police department. Make sure to note spray and spotter patterns. Wait, what? Report to MOH at the local PHU, huh? What is MOH and what is PHU here? Report the incident to the administrators. The worker can return to work when they feel better. Possibly? Nope, that was another of that. Okay, do not bring fish to any potluck. What's this one? Oh, that is the union. Okay, so Sven Grudel. Look at me, does this look sick? Does this look like a sick man to you? Sven, calm down. What's going on? Do you need help? It depends on your definition of sick, Sven Grudel. Huh, that high wire could make us some real money. Conscious sick people, yes. Sven, calm down. What's going on? Do you need help? Nope, that's a union one. Company adjusters. Some guy just beat the crap out of me in the parking lot. I didn't even do anything. For real, you want me to call... Okay, do you want me to call the police? That would probably be a union one. Okay, your dog is very sick. You need to take him to the veterinarian, but he wants to stop at the... What? No. We may never know what he truly wants. Take him to the park and see if it makes him feel better. You may not need to spend No. Make yourself equally as sick by eating ew, no. He's very sick. Take him to the veterinarian. You walk down the hallway towards the dining room. A large, vicious dog stands in your way. What do you do? Okay, we're not bribing the dog. That's dumb. That's not a bad dog. That's just a little guy. He's alright. Puff up your chest to appear larger. It may scare him off. Run for your life! Okay, so that's definitely Jester. Money. These two I keep getting mixed up on. I feel like puff up your chest, maybe? Nope, that was facts. Whoops. Alright. What should you do if you suspect someone is experiencing alcohol poisoning? Force the victim to admit that they have a problem. Call the poison help hotline. Take the victim's wallet. No. Perform CPR immediately. Call the hotline? For a worker whose circadian rhythms have not adjusted to night shift, which is a good choice for a meal or snacks during the shift. Anything with caloric value counts as a meal or snack. A protein snack like peanuts, almonds could help keep you awake. Ice cubes from... Okay, that's definitely money. A protein snack like peanuts or almonds could help you keep awake. I don't know. I don't think that... And I think that one's more factual. Maybe D? Yes. Okay, so 12 questions for the union. How does this look for us? Ray Michael single-handedly recounted both the 2000 and 2004 United States presidential elections and found that Al Gore won both, even though he didn't run the second time around. We already got that ending, though. Okay, here's another one. Beatrice was forced to suspend all purchases of drinkable human blood. The money men are encouraged to drink bug blood instead. Ooh, sorry, Beatrice. Jeep Johnson, the union unveiled the Universal Hard Hat Program. It's the Universal Hard Hat Program. Dang it. Okay, so Rottenberger wrote a letter of resignation. No one's seen him. Refused just a day of work. Okay. Right. Okay. I'm still missing 2 endings, though. Or not just 2 endings. I'm missing some endings that I definitely think have some glitch text in them. So... What am I missing here? So, 25 things. Bridging the power circuits. Who sacked the satellite uplink? Uh, I feel like it's gonna be something insane here. Vampire commandos, maybe? Borrow money to buy a boat, maybe? And we call ourselves the Solemn Gambler. What begins the war for truth? Okay, so this is something else we don't have. Operation Disinformation Information Nuke? What precedes the Eternal Night? The Liturgy of Cain, and it's the Universal Hard Hat. Who is the Lord of the Underworld? Putrid Samuel. Skip questions and be fired by. Definitely not Gandalf. Saruman, maybe? Nope. Okay. So how many of those was I actually able to answer? Um. So we're able to answer that. Nothing in here. There's nothing in here about French alligator though. So 25 things. Bridging the power circuits. I feel like Vampire Commandos by a boat. The Some Gambler. Operation that. The Liturgy of Cain. Universal Hard Hat. Putrid Samuel. Nope. Okay, so we did. Okay, so it's just repeating those questions. But we had to figure out which ones need answered, apparently. 25 things. So. Alright, so this one I don't know. Would it actually be the Justice Squad, maybe? To buy a motorcycle? Okay, so that's another one we can't answer. So we call ourselves the Solemn Gambler. And this is another we can't really do either. Okay, this one we can answer. And this one we can also answer. It's the Universal Hard Hat. And we also know this one. We don't know this one. Nope. Okay. So, 4 words that I need to find, essentially. What happens if we play this a few times? Alright, so make my guess. So we have spades, clubs, hearts, diamonds. 8. Mixed card was 5 diamonds. It's gotta be. Okay, it's gonna be 5 diamonds again. Ha! Okay. Marked cards. Yay! It's not near as terrible as I expected, sure. The sun still shines, water still tastes good. So Gloria's all well and good, but life is enough, nay? Totally. Why are you crying? Here's your money, spend it well. Thanks. Oh, thanks for playing. Have $1,000 in your wallet. Nice. Okay, we just got another achievement. Nice. Okay, so one more time. We are wagering $50. Make my guess. Is it the 5 diamonds again? No, it's the 10 of hearts. Alright. So it's 10 hearts last time. No, is it 2 hearts? How do we do this? Is it just randomly guessing? Oh, I was close. It was the 5 of spades. Okay, let's. Okay. Nope. Alright, one more time. What if... Would it be the 5 of spades? Nope. Mark's card was a 10 of spades. Our card was a 5 of spades. Okay, let's do this again. I want to get the achievement that goes with this, I think. Ah, no. Alright, this is basically all just pure luck, by the way. No! I guessed the Queen of Hearts, and it was actually the 10 of Hearts. Okay, and we played it 10 times, so I got the achievement I wanted. Alright, so let's call it quits. Let's do wager again. Play game. Okay, so we're playing with Jeep Johnson. I am not doing that. Oh my gosh. Why does it keep wanting to do that for me? Alright, wager up. Okay, so remember, we have to essentially get as close to neg 21 or as, okay, or as close to positive 21 as we can for this. Okay, so we're at 2. Neg 6. Neg 2, 8. 15. Okay, now we're at 6 again. Neg 2, neg 1. Neg 8. Neg 11. Okay, punch. Neg 11 again. Okay, nope. We're not doing... There we go. Exactly on the market. Alright, let's go again. Alright. Why does it keep wanting me to do double? Alright, let's just do 100, I guess. Wager up. Okay, lay down. Sweet. Because we were like at 19 right there. Alright, so we will go again. No, I'm not doubling my money. We'll just do 100. Wager up. Oh, we're at 0. Okay. Punch. 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 Lay down. Dang it! Wait, what did he get? Oh, we got 16. Okay. So we'll go again at 100. Let's punch it. Punch it again, maybe? Oh, sweet. We got to literally just exactly 21. Alright, cool. So we'll go again. I don't know. This is just like, it's interesting. Let's punch it. How do we get... Oh, we got a jack. Okay. So we got a negative... So we got a king club, which is negative 11. Got it. And somehow we're right back at 1,000. Okay. Let's go with 250 this time. So wager up. Oh, cool. And we got another thing after this. So punch it. Lay down. Dang it. Alright, we'll call it quits. What else do we have here? We have slap. Alright, so how to play again. An ace is worth either 1 or 11. Face cards are worth 10. Number cards have obvious worth. Slap adds a card to your hand and the round continues. Stand your ground maintains your hand and the round ends. Win the round by scoring more than the dealer without going over 21. Alright, so let's play the game. Number of decks, we'll do about 100. Deal me in. Let's slap. Okay, and I think we probably... Dang it. Okay. We went over 21. Alright, so let's go another round. And we'll just go 50. Let's just do low. Slap. Oh, that was easy. Alright. And we are just gonna... We'll go back to 100. Slap. Oh, we got literally a 10. Okay, keeps wanting to, like, do that to me. I don't know why. Stand your ground. Dang it. Okay. I feel like if Deadeye ever sees this stream, he's gonna be like, Scarlet, you called me out on this a while back. Why are you doing this? Because I was kind of making fun of him on one of his other streams, and it had like this thing going on. Slap. Stand your ground. What? How do you get 20? Okay, this is literally just all pure luck. Slap. Slap. Dang it. Okay, we'll just call it quits, I think. Maybe. I don't know. Because technically the only thing money's really good for is literally just doing whatever, essentially. Alright. Let's do 100. Deal me in. Stand your ground. Boom. Another round! So we'll do 100 again. Deal me in. Okay, we played slap again. Alright. Let's do slap. Stand your ground. Boom! Okay, and we will... Another round, I guess? Alright, and let's do 100 again. What? I didn't even do anything! Oh, okay. Let's call it quits right now. Interesting. I'm trying to figure out how else we can... I feel like there's stuff that I'm missing here. Okay. Your weird older brother comes to your house and tries to give you $100. What is your immediate thoughts? Invite him in. We can talk about the money later. That is not my brother. I reject that question. That is not my brother. I reject the question. That's gonna be facts. You are at the dog park and see someone throw a rock at a nice little dog. The dog looks at you like this. What do? Don't be a bystander. Confront the rock thrower. Steal the dog. Dogs are expensive and shouldn't be abused. Definitely see us out. Find out why this could have happened. Talk to the dog and the rock thrower. Facts. So facts is always gonna be looking for more information. Gotcha. It doesn't matter what they each do. Tools and create... No. Wait, what's the question? We all have the same image that comes to mind when you think about the sort of tools cows use around the farm. But what do each of these tools actually do? It doesn't matter what they each do. Tools increase productivity. More productivity means more profit. I'm for it. These theoretical tools provide humor and smiles to us all. 2 boxing gloves, a double-stock musket, and one of the ancient cursed scrolls we thought was lost forever, obviously. Looks like a saw and some sort of shepherd's crook and some throwing hammering tools. That's the best I got. Okay, so moneymen. These theoretical tools provide humor and smiles to us all. I feel like that's a jester one. Oh no, that's jester. What's this one? Nope, that was for some reason. Okay, your dog crapped me. I'm voting for the other guy. Haha, you won't even make it to the election if you don't end this call immediately, bucko. So that's money. Opinion. I don't even know some of these. You won't even make it to the election if you don't end this call immediately. I feel like that's facts. No, somehow that was the union. Okay, scientists have begun to refer to a cloud theory when referring to network-enabled computers. What is this cloud, and how does it relate to computers and the internet? So that's money men. It's virtual monetization. First, it's the web, and then it's the cloud. What's next? Sewer or maybe the wind? Back off. The only way a cloud can connect to my computer is through a particularly okay, the cloud is a large fax. Alright, Midnight Mystery House, that's a goblin trick from the ones. Go up to the windows and look for Bibles. Inside, money men. I should try to find out who these windows belong to, and I should probably leave. I don't want someone getting the wrong idea just because I'm a bad hiker. Nope, that was the Union for some reason. What is the safest way to climb a ladder? Harness, spotter, crash mat, 3 points of contact at all times. Okay, simple. Don't rush, look straight ahead, and maintain 3 points of contact with the ladder at all times. Oh, nope, that was another Union one. Crud, I am not doing this. Reach for something, try to slow yourself down. That wasn't... What? My husband is a bad person, what should I do? Leave. Leave. Does he make a lot of money, though? Leave. You don't need to stay with a bad person. What is the definition of bad person? Why do I feel like this is facts? Yep. Okay. You notice that your workplace fire extinguisher expired and hasn't been replaced. Confirm the date and time with your atomic clock. Order a new, but keep the old one around for small fires, no moves needed. Decommission the expired fire extinguisher by conducting the bounce test. I feel like yep, that's a fax one. Okay, incoming call to company adjusters. Oh, that's... Okay, so nobody talks about it, but I've been alive for like 1,200 years. I worked for Emperor Basil II, and now I work for Basil Bonzer. Weird. Well, that's kind of cool. Was he... No, that's money. Does he not seem right? Are you sure? That does not seem right. Are you sure? You don't look a day over 35. That's really cool, Rubio. Did I ask? I'm trying to work on something, and you're just in my ear talking... that does not seem right. Are you sure? Yep. Okay, incoming call from Jeep Johnson. You're remembering to take your 15-minute break every 15 minutes, right? If we don't use it, we lose it. That's... Okay, that seems really, really bad for business. Oh, I don't work here. I just come here to use the... Okay, that is Rugio. I should take more breaks so they are not taken away. Okay, you got it, boss. Break time. See, I feel like is that one. Okay, incoming call to Money Men. Hey, personal question. How much money do you keep in your wallet, like on average a day? Well, I don't know. I probably keep about $30 in there. I haven't carried a wallet since I moved here. My wallet is just full of moss. Get them every time. I carry at least $1,000 at all times. You never know. I feel like D, maybe? Nope, that was somehow the Money Men. Okay. At a big city fair, you are invited to observe the kingdom of the Squigglies. Through a microscope, you observe a society on the brink of collapse due to poorly managed crops and government corruption. Do you have the responsibility to help them? Yes, providing food to such a tiny society would be easy. Yes, arm the rebels and prepare for the smallest, bloodiest coup in history! Conditionally, we would first need to figure out if they have the currency, labor of knowledge to afford our help. Okay, that's already Money Men. No, we do not have the ability to communicate, so we should not assume they need help. Yeah, that's facts. Okay, so do you think... This guy's not funny. His jokes make me want to throw up. I feel like this was... Oh, no, that was a jester one. Okay, never mind. You walk down the hallway towards the dining room. A large, vicious dog stands in your way. What do you do? Money Men... Pop up your chest if you're larger. It may scare him off. In the event that your computer is affected with a dangerous, insidious computer virus, you should continue to use the computer but avoid online banking. Fair. Quarantine the virus and remove it with antivirus software. That's a fact. Okay, that's a fact one. Okay, you have just received a medal for bombing a hospital. What do you... What? Why? No. No. Why? No. No. Okay, well, I think we all know they had it coming. This must be some sort of mistake. I would never... They make... Okay. B is for Money Men. What is this? Why are you asking me questions like this? Only a monster would bomb a hospital. I didn't receive a mail for that. This never happened. Facts. You are awakened early in the morning by the disgusting noise of a futuristic battle tank driving around your neighborhood. How do you deal with this problem? Okay, so 16, 17, 18. We're almost done here. All right. What? It's time to show my neighbors that investing... Okay, nope. So A is Moneyman. I'd set off magic electromagnetic pulse. I wonder how much ransom money they would... Okay, nope. So Moneyman wasn't a stupid idea. Nobody will mock me ever again. I feel like that's a jester, maybe? Even weapons of war have weaknesses. I'd gum up the treads with scrap metal and concrete and stuff garbage down the cannon too. The roads are not ready for futuristic battle tanks. It will likely fall into a sewer or a sinkhole. Facts. Your friend Tony has given you stock market advice, leading to an investment in a rising fast food chain Chicken Hut. You're up to $5,000. What's your next move? I have one big time. I need to stop while I'm ahead. This is why I do stocks. It's better than the casino. Seek retribution on Tony. We should have invested way more. You need... Why? Okay, C is definitely not it. It's only $5,000. Some savvy insider trading. We could easily double this pot. What a rush. Okay, so I feel like C and D are out. I need to stop while I'm ahead? Or this is why I do stocks. It's better than the casino. Nope, that was somehow... Okay. King Donut. It is right there. You are holding it in your left hand. The card you were literally holding. Don't waste my time, Donut. I feel like that's facts. No, somehow it was the Union. I don't understand any of this. Oh, we got ending 11 at least. Oh, hey! Gray Michael deployed Operation Disinformation Information Nuke. I was right! I was totally right! Alright, we already got this one. And we also got ending 30. Jim Johnson and the Union announced the immediate termination of the Intern Powerline Replacement Program. The Intern Powerline Replacement Program. So that's... Okay. What else we got? Okay, so... So... We're just missing a few more words then, right? Operation Disinformation Information Nuke. Okay, so... 25 things. Bridging the power circuits. Who hacked the satellite uplink? Roswell Grays? I don't think it was the vampire. Maybe it was Roswell Grays. Because what's Michael's last name again? To borrow money to buy a house? We call ourselves the Silent Gambler. What begins the war for truth? Operation Disinformation Information Nuke. Surprisingly, I didn't know that one. What precedes the Eternal Night? The Literary of Cain. Was named... Okay, the Universal Hard Hat. Who is the Little Underworld? Putrid Samuel. Skip questions and be fired by... This is one we don't know. Nope. Okay, we still haven't unlocked that one. Is... Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to, like, think of what else we can focus on. I mean... So... Found strange glitching text. We found that for facts. Found that in the manual. Found that somewhere... This wasn't even a question that was asked. Why is this in here? That was found in information about us. Operation Disinformation Nuke is found in one of the endings. Endings. Ending and ending. So what am I missing here? Is my next question. Because it's like... If it's 21 questions and each of them have like four answers that each relate to different things, I feel like you have to be specific with stuff. So let's see. Yeah, I guess we can try this again, because I mean, I hear nothing speak. Hi, Shadow. Okay, hear you now. Well, I wasn't really talking. I was like, everybody, welcome, slave Shadow. Never mind. Sound of Silence is better. Yeah, go kick rocks, Shadow. Go kick rocks. All right. So let's try this again. I want. Hey, go. Excuse me. I am working. Why don't you go make yourself a sandwich? Okay. So you've been hexed by. All right. I'm gonna crackhead barrel and send you photos. Okay, fine. I'll just spend all of our gift card money then. Mwahaha. And send you photos. Okay, so let's. Nah, I left over crappy hotel breakfast for dinner. You have hotel. Oh, okay. You had leftovers from whatever hotel you're staying at. Okay. Okay, that's a joke answer. You mean we will spend it later when I'm officially hired? Maybe, maybe, baby. I don't know. That's probably the case. And I definitely need to change where that chat's at. You stole breakfast and put it in the fridge. Or yeah, stole breakfast. Nice, nice job. I feel like that's definitely the union. It's a date. Right, glasses check, keys check, wallet check. What am I forgetting? I cannot know what you also do not know. That's facts. Credit card, it's a lot smaller than you think. 100-pound draw warbow, you never know who might run into. See, okay, this is definitely the union. What was that noise? When in an MRI machine, why does the technician tell you to lay as still as human? Why must you make those noises, game? Okay, the process requires you to stay still to get a clear image, take a long exposure photograph. That's a joke answer. That is factual. Every second they have to scan you that okay. No, that's fact. So I'd say B. Yep, that was correct. Later in the morning, you have coffee with a friend from another section. You're surprised he hasn't been trained yet on new equipment that he has to use. Safety training. Okay. Okay, so false. False barely exists in Nova Scotia. Okay, so true. Safety training is both a requirement and expectation in true safety laws written for a reason. Safety training is an absolute necessity for work on any job site. That's also union. So it's bad stuff and bad. That's joke. I literally don't care what happens to any American. What? I have no idea what that one is. America's a real author. So that is definitely money. Question has scope. I have not yet pun. Okay. Actually, no. This one might be. Yes, that one was actually union. Okay. Whoa. Well, that wasn't a great. Okay. That's a joke answer. Maybe just take him to a mall or something, buy him a toy. Yikes. The child may enjoy riding a bike or playing catch with a ball. That's a fact. What the heck is wrong with you? Take your kid to get an ice cream cone or something? Jeez Louise. Okay, so that's definitely money. There we go. So, when defending a village from bandits, how many samurai should you recruit, counting yourself, of course? As many as the villagers can afford. Simple. No. I know nothing about samurai or bandits in this context. That's facts. I would say maybe 1 or 2. We could teach the rest of the villagers how to fend for themselves in the coming battle. Just spitballing here, but I'm thinking exactly 6 more. I've got a really good feeling about this one. Any more or less would just ruin it. Thank you. See? Yes. Alright, so let me see what else we got. It is said that when you die, Anubis will weigh your heart against a feather. If your heart is heavier, your soul is consumed by Amit, and if it's lighter, your soul ascends to a heavenly existence. What is the fate of your heart on the scales? I'd just slip him a few gold coins. No! Okay, so that's money. I do not know enough about a system to guess the result. That's facts. I never lost a fight against a dog before, and I won't start. Okay, that's a joke answer. I hope it's lighter. All you can do is try your best. Yep. Alright, a local child walks up to you holding a fresh apple, but it has a worm sticking out of it. Gross. How do you help this unlucky child? Grab the apple and... I had to switch to tablet. Okay. Nonetheless, thanks for joining, Shadow. Grab the apple and suck the... Ew. The worm has contaminated the apple. Throw it away immediately. Huh, that's kind of cool. I'll just buy the kid a fresh apple. There's still a lot of good apple there. Just cut around the worm, but bits wouldn't want to waste. There's still... I feel... See? No, that was... How? Okay. What's the primary belief of all UK footy goalkeepers have in common? I have to stop that quick and small ball. I hope the ball hits me in the head and I don't wake up. If I don't stop that ball, I'm gonna lose my house. This is way too much responsibility for one person. D, maybe? Yes. The Bunt buys Britain's favorite robot for the 5th year running. Would you buy this robot for your favorite son? No, he has a morning star for a hand? Yeah, I feel like that is something that somebody would notice for Union. Yep. What is the golden rule while working with radioactive material in the lab? Equipment can be reused or... No. Inhibiting radioactive solutions by is never acceptable. Alright. You open your desk and find this bomb sitting alongside your rolls of tape, pen caps, and staples. What do you do? That's a joke answer. Immediately evacuate the building and call the bomb squad. Run and remember to pay out. Nope. Make the situation known. Say, coworkers, there's a bomb. That's facts. That is Union. You are taking care of your cousin's cats for the weekend, and they refuse to get along. Their names are Giuseppe and Cornelius. How do you help them become friends? Okay, so we have one for money. Let's do facts for 1. And joke 1. There we go. The Northern Lights, Aurora Borealis, how do you feel about this beautiful phenomenon? Aren't those chemtrails? That's facts. This is not what they look like in real life. Oh, they're cool. It's really hard to see with that camera, though. Union? Yes, somehow. Okay. You're at the dog park and see someone throw a rock at a nice little dog. The dog looks at you like this. What do? Don't be a bystander. Confront the rock thrower. Okay, scientists have begun to refer to cloud theory when referring to a network. Okay, so the only way a cloud connects to my computer is through a particularly unlikely interaction with a lightning bolt. First, it's the web, then it's the cloud. What's next? The sewer? Oh, or maybe the wind. Back off. So, money. Joke, maybe. Fact. What does this one do? Oh, that was the joke one. Interesting. A spooky Halloween horror has been picking off your friends one by one. Now it's just you and the horror. How do you go about defeating this primordial evil once and for all? 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, so we're almost done with this round, essentially. Okay, go to the library to research all newspaper clippings, write him a check with enough zeros to make him stop. Okay, and then I just need a fact one. Analyze all available fight data. Okay, and that's facts. And Chimp Soda, take a slurp. Okay, is Chimp Soda literally bribe me? I love Chimp Soda. Moneymaker? Or Monkey Water? What about it? What is the question? Is this an add-on that work computers? Okay. So what do we get for this? Gray Michael failed to suppress information. Beatrice had to liquidate the cleaning staff. Okay, that is the... Alright. Oh, Robert Rubio, or Rotten Ruggiero, got locked up at the Renaissance Fair. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Okay, well, I am gonna have to call it here. If you guys enjoyed this, I wish I was able to unlock this, but there was just so many endings. But if you guys enjoyed this, make sure to leave a like, leave a comment, and let me know what you guys thought of this. If you guys want to catch more of me... Oh, wait, hold on. The stream is ending. Okay, so, yep. Like I said, so this was part of the Choose Wisely event. This was, Butter Side Up. I am gonna have to end it here for right now. We'll be back again at 6 o'clock, so in, like, 58 minutes, we'll be right back. And if you guys want to go check out more of my content, I am on YouTube and TikTok and Twitch. Make sure to go check those out. The handles are literally right above there on that screen right there. If you guys want to go check those out or look in the description. And also make sure to go check out Butterside Down over on Steam. That is also in the description. And thank you guys so much, Studio Fua and Kalle and Lachlan MacDonald for letting me play this game. This was amazing. And I will see you guys